Have you ever been deep asleep, and suddenly, bang, your leg locks up? That burning, twisting pain that makes you jump out of bed, grabbing your calf, waiting for it to let go. If you know that feeling, you're not alone. For many older adults, it's become a cruel routine. Same time, same pain, every night. But here's what most people get wrong. Leg cramps aren't just about getting older. They're your body's way of begging for help. A warning sign that your muscles are running low on key nutrients. The very nutrients that control your strength, nerve signals, and blood flow. In fact, new research shows that by the time most adults hit their 50s, their muscles have already lost up to 30% of the minerals they need to contract and relax properly. And the scary part? It doesn't happen overnight. It builds quietly, year after year, until one night your body reminds you the hard way, with a painful cramp that won't let go. So, in this video, we are cutting through the noise. No pills, no gimmicks, just real foods. The top 3 that actually stop cramps, rebuild muscle, and keep you moving freely. According to one recent study, older adults who improved their diet with the right muscle-supporting nutrients reduced their leg cramps by nearly half in just 12 weeks. That's how powerful real nutrition can be when you give your body exactly what it's been missing. And when we reach number 1, you'll understand why researchers call it the most underrated nutrient for muscle control. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 3 on our list, bananas. They may look simple, but when it comes to stopping leg cramps, they're a quiet powerhouse. Every time you move, your brain fires tiny electric pulses through your nerves. That's what tells your muscles when to contract and when to relax. But when your potassium levels drop, those signals start misfiring. Your muscles stiffen, nerves lose rhythm, and suddenly, that deep cramp hits out of nowhere. That's why potassium is so critical. It's the mineral that keeps your muscles communicating properly. And the easiest way to get it? The humble banana. A single medium banana gives you around 420 milligrams of potassium, roughly 12% of your daily need, enough to keep your muscle cells charged and nerves steady. Potassium also balances fluids around your muscles. When it runs low, muscle fibers dry out and tighten, just like an engine running without oil. That's why athletes and hikers often call bananas nature's sports drink. In fact, one laboratory study found that people who ate 2 servings of bananas after exercise raised their blood potassium levels by almost 6% within an hour. A clear sign that this fruit really does refill your body's electrolyte tank. But here's the real magic. Bananas don't work alone. They also contain a small but meaningful dose of magnesium and a powerful nerve support nutrient called vitamin B6. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after every contraction, but our ability to hold on to magnesium declines with age, which is why cramps and twitching become more common past 50. And vitamin B6, that's the one that keeps your nerve signals sharp and muscles coordinated. Without enough of it, recovery slows, and that tight, heavy feeling lingers long after the cramp is gone. One banana covers nearly 30% of your daily B6 requirement, and studies show adults with low B6 experience more frequent cramps and slower muscle repair. Another clinical trial found that combining magnesium and vitamin B6 significantly improved nerve-related discomfort in people with restless legs. A reminder that these nutrients don't just feed your muscles, they tune your entire nerve system. So when you eat a banana, you're not just topping up potassium, you're giving your muscles the complete control panel. Potassium for power, magnesium for calm, and B6 for coordination. But there's one more secret. Even the best foods won't stop cramps if your body's running dry. Potassium and magnesium need water to move between your cells, and most people don't even realize they're dehydrated until those cramps hit in the middle of the night. That's why pairing your banana with a full glass of water, or even better, coconut water, makes a huge difference. Coconut water adds sodium and natural electrolytes, turning one simple snack into a natural muscle recovery drink. One hydration study showed that people who combined fruit-based electrolytes with fluids recovered muscle function faster after exercise, proof that hydration multiplies the effect of potassium-rich foods, like bananas. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. And if you have diabetes, Pair your banana with fiber foods like oats or yogurt to keep sugar steady. Bananas are your body's built-in stabilizer, balancing fluids, calming your nerves, and keeping your muscles steady and ready. They are quick, easy, and surprisingly powerful when paired with hydration. But if bananas keep your muscles stable, the next food takes things up a level by actually rebuilding your muscle fibers from the inside out. Number 2. Nuts and seeds. They may look tiny, but inside every almond, walnut, or pumpkin seed lives a concentrated source of minerals that your muscles crave, especially as you get older. Most people know about potassium, but the real unsung hero here is magnesium. If potassium is the on or off switch for your muscles, magnesium is the brake pedal that tells them when to stop tightening. And here's the truth. Nearly 7 out of 10 adults over 60 don't get enough of it. That shortage alone explains why leg cramps, stiffness, and sleepless nights become so common with age. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you almost 40% of your daily magnesium, while almonds and cashews add another 20%. Together, they provide the minerals your muscles need to reset and release after every contraction. But magnesium doesn't work alone. It pairs up with potassium and healthy fats to keep your blood flowing and your nerves firing smoothly. A single ounce of pistachios packs nearly 300 milligrams of potassium, enough to steady nerve impulses and prevent sudden muscle locking. And those omega-3 fats in walnuts and monounsaturated fats in almonds, they help your blood vessels stay open and your circulation strong, so your muscles get the oxygen they need, and those painful nighttime cramps never get a chance to start. So if your legs cramp after sitting too long or wake you at night, a small handful of mixed nuts might be the simplest fix you've been overlooking. But cramps aren't just about minerals. Sometimes they're about inflammation. When inflammation lingers, your muscle fibers can't repair properly, and that soreness becomes your new normal. That's where nuts and seeds shine again. They're packed with antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids that calm inflammation and soothe sore muscles naturally. In fact, a 2024 clinical trial published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that adults who ate a handful of almonds daily reported about 25% fewer episodes of muscle soreness and nighttime muscle twitches within 6 weeks, thanks to the magnesium, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory compounds working together. Think of them as your natural pain management team without the side effects of medication. Now, here's the part most people get wrong. More isn't better. Nuts and seeds are dense with nutrition. So a small handful, about 1 ounce a day, is all it takes. That's roughly 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds. Eat them with meals for better absorption, or after exercise to restore lost electrolytes faster. Want to stop night cramps? Try a few pumpkin seeds or walnuts before bed. They relax muscles and promote deeper sleep. But skip the salted or sugar-coated versions. Too much sodium pulls water out of your muscles, and that can cause the very cramps you're trying to prevent. Stick to raw or dry roasted, unsalted options for the biggest benefit. A small handful, that's it. And yet, in multiple studies, people who made nuts a daily habit saw a notable drop in muscle cramps and soreness within weeks. Tiny foods, massive impact. They keep your muscles relaxed, your nerves calm, and your nights free from those painful wake-ups. Relaxation is good, but rebuilding is better, and that's exactly what our number 1 food does. Number 1, eggs. Most people think of them as just breakfast food, but for older adults, eggs are more like a muscle repair kit, small, simple, and quietly powerful. Leg cramps often start when your muscles run out of fuel, tired, dry, and starved of the nutrients they need to recover. That's where eggs change the game. Each one is packed with all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your muscles use to rebuild and recharge after every contraction. A single egg gives you about 6 grams of high-quality protein, perfectly balanced for human muscle. No powder, no synthetic formula, just pure, natural recovery. When you eat eggs regularly, your body gets the raw materials to repair microtears, restore strength, and stop those painful nighttime spasms before they even start. But protein is just the beginning. Inside the yolk lies one of the most overlooked nutrients for muscle control, vitamin D. Even if you get enough calcium, your muscles can't use it properly without vitamin D. It's the switch that activates muscle contractions. Low vitamin D means weak signals, slower coordination, and yes, more cramps. And here's the reality. Most adults past 50 simply don't get enough sunlight to make it naturally. Egg yolks step in as a natural source. According to a 2023 study from the National Institute on Aging, seniors low in vitamin D had nearly twice as many nighttime cramps compared to those with healthy levels. So if you start your morning with eggs, you're not just eating breakfast, you're activating your muscles for the day ahead. Pair them with fortified milk or salmon, and you've got the perfect nutrient combo to support bone strength and smooth muscle movement. Ever felt that tingling or burning in your legs right before a cramp hits? That's not random. It's often a nerve misfire. As we age, our stomach makes less acid, and that means we absorb less vitamin B12, the key nutrient that keeps your nerves insulated and firing properly. Without enough B12, nerve signals short-circuit. That's when cramps, spasms, and even balance problems creep in quietly over time. Eggs deliver both B12 and choline, a pair of nutrients that work together to keep nerve messages clean and precise, like tuning static out of a radio signal. They also help prevent neuropathy-related cramps, which are especially common in older adults and people with diabetes. For years, eggs were unfairly blamed for high cholesterol, but modern research flipped that story completely. For most healthy adults, 6 to 7 eggs a week are not only safe, they can actually improve heart and muscle function when you replace processed meats or refined snacks with them. If you're watching your cholesterol, just use more egg whites and fewer yolks, or talk to your doctor for balance. Eggs are a rare food that checks every box: protein for repair, vitamin D for activation, B12 and choline for nerve control. They are simple, affordable, and backed by decades of research. A daily egg habit doesn't just feed your body, it rebuilds it. So next time you crack an egg, remember, you're not just making breakfast, you're rebuilding the strength that keeps you moving, balanced, and free from pain. So when you look at it all together, bananas, nuts and seeds, and eggs, you're not just seeing 3 foods, you're seeing a complete system your body already understands. Bananas keep your muscles steady, balancing the electrical signals that tell them when to move. Nuts and seeds keep them relaxed, flooding your cells with magnesium, potassium, and the healthy fats that calm inflammation and boost circulation. And eggs, they rebuild your muscles from the inside out, with pure protein, vitamin D, and B12 to keep every contraction smooth and controlled. Together, they create what I like to call your body's muscle triangle: protein to rebuild, electrolytes to stabilize, and healthy fats to protect. And here's the truth. You don't need fancy pills or miracle supplements. You just need consistency. Stay hydrated, stretch a little each day, keep your body moving, and give it the fuel it's been asking for all along. Within a few weeks, you'll start to notice it. Less tightness, fewer nighttime cramps, and that deep, steady strength returning to your legs. Because your muscles don't have to stiffen with age. They just need the right support. Feed them, move them, and they'll carry you, steady, strong, and pain-free, for years to come. Because strong legs don't just move you forward, they keep you living the life you love. And if you want more science-backed ways to keep your muscles strong and pain-free, hit subscribe. Your legs will thank you later. Thanks for watching.